I understand that following Dharma, people should do things not just for themselves, but serving the society. But sometimes it is hard for me to show my vulnerability to others, and I have this thinking habit that I should look after myself, and accepting help means causing trouble for others. How can I change this mindset? Of course, if you just have a small problem, you can take care of yourself. The whole idea is self-empowerment. If you have any small problem, then of course, there is no point of asking anybody's help. But if you really have a problem, whether it is health, it is mental, emotional, then please understand it is your ego that is keeping you from showing off that I have a problem. I told you this story. Once I was having a very bad cold, and I had an appointment with somebody who was a journalist, a very prominent journalist, was coming to interview me. So in spite of the cold and all that, I had my masker and I came down. It was in Jakarta. I came down, and first of all, this journalist, very prominent, he said, "Why did you have to come? Aren't you afraid?" I said, "Afraid of what?" He said, "Look, you are considered a big, huge guru." I'm not big guru. In India, you have big gurus, In Indonesia, I don't have gurus. I'm just a servant. So he said, "But you're considered a guru, and you're considered the top healer." My God, I never consider myself a healer. I always tell them that don't consider yourself a healer. It's the ego that is telling you that I am a healer. So don't consider yourself a healer. Consider yourself a facilitator to healing. So then he says, "How can you show your face like this that you're having a cold? How can a healer catch cold?" I said, "What? What I know about Buddha and Jesus, that they also caught cold. Yes or no? Do you think Buddha never caught cold? Until 86 years old he died. Of course, that time there were no digital cameras to catch his pictures. But of course, people get sick. My master was very clear. When he needed a wheelchair, he needed a wheelchair. He would perform miracles, but he did not perform any miracle for himself. He needed a wheelchair, so he said, "Now I cannot walk, I need a wheelchair." Otherwise, people are egoistic. People don't want to show that we are having problem. And this is the biggest problem that we have. Our ego is keeping us from seeking the right kind of help, whether it is spiritual, physical, mental, emotional. We want to hide behind the mask. Nothing can happen to me. So don't have that kind of mask. When you have a real problem, have a real problem. But if you're just having a small problem, then you empower yourself. You don't have to tell anybody. Get well and try to help others also.